made me better. You've made me better. You've made me better in every sense of the word. And I think anybody who's watched the journey of Ellie Anderson from the beginning till what's next would agree. And then I couldn't think of anybody else I want on my side as I did something new, because origin story is very new, is much darker.
Yes.
Is a very different character for me. I don't know. Dark and twisted females, not a
Yeah.
huge stretch, but this is really dark and twisted.
Uh-huh. I don't know that it's darker. I think you wrote some really incredible action scenes with a lot of violence in the L. Anderson.
Guilty.
I love them, though. I love them. But some people might consider that very dark, right? The
Fair.
blood and gore, the near-death experiences, the kidnapping, the torture, that sort of thing. And then what you have going on in origin story is some of it is psychological, which I love equally as much.
I feel like I need a cat right now, like to do like the Dr. Evil thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And the lead is actually being tortured in a whole different way, which we can't talk about because we can't give anything
Spoiler.
away. It's certainly the premise is just, it's just wow. The premise is, I was talking to somebody the other day about they never watched Breaking Bad, and I just said, right, I know I'm
What?
one person on the planet who hasn't seen Breaking Bad, and they're like, meh, I don't know. And I said, why don't you watch the pilot? It's just one of the greatest premises of any story that I can think of. And it's probably the best pilot I've ever seen because of this premise. And that's what you have with Origin Story. You have that kind of grade A original premise that just, you created that premise. And I'm sitting over here going, damn, why didn't I create that premise? No, when people read it, that's what people think. Then when people watch Breaking Bad, I mean, people like us,
Mm-hmm.
who don't aspire to be writers, they're just enjoying it. But the rest of us crazy artist writer types, are over here going, damn, why didn't I come up? You know?
They actually teach Breaking Bad as like this is how a perfect pilot should be in film school, which I just had that class a few classes ago. But yet my husband will watch me as I'm watching something. He's like, "You're not really paying attention to what's happening on the screen." I'm like, "No, I'm trying to figure out how did they write that."
Aw. Well, once you start doing what we're doing, you have to watch everything 3 times.
Yep, and that's
And
what I'm doing.
time is just to promise yourself all you're going to do is watch it. This
Yep.
time you're breaking something down. It's probably the writing, right? And time, at least for me, I also break down the acting, I break down the directing. But the second time I tell myself just watch it, but now I'm breaking down a whole another set of things, right? And then the third time you're like, damn it, Lisa, Emma, watch the show. Just be normal. Just watch it.
Be a normal human being.
Yeah.
I'm pretty lucky. The first time through, I am great, but I'm like a toddler. I will watch the same thing over and over and over again. It's like my comfort food.
Oh, me too.
But I found myself doing exactly that, like picking things apart. Like, okay, was that scripted? Is that ad lib? Like, we just watched Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh,
How much of that was ad lib, and how did they keep a straight face?
yeah. Wait,
But, hmm?
did you like it?
uh, I loved it, but I am also an uber nerd, so I
Yeah.
understood every single joke. And
Okay.
I think if you don't understand the humor,
Yeah.
it will probably fall a little flat. But because I am next level nerd, I got them all. I was laughing hysterically the whole time.
Well, Deadpool was actually the first Marvel movie I've ever seen. And that's what I got swallowed down the Marvel rabbit hole after that. And my daughter didn't even watch, she watched all the Marvel movies. So she was probably 11 or 12 at the time. And I remember saying to her, why didn't you tell me the Marvel movies are so amazing? And she said, Mom, I tell you. What do you mean? Why don't I? She's like, suddenly she was like, don't put this on me. Right. And I thought, yeah. But so then we went through for the next year. That's what we did. She introduced me to all the Marvel movies because after I saw Deadpool, I just thought, whoa, are they all this good? Guardians of the Galaxy came next. Whoa, Captain America. Oh yeah, I was just hooked on Marvel.
See, I knew we were kindred spirits. But I know our time's running short, Lisa. I thank you so much for sitting down with me. I literally could talk to you forever just because I adore you. You are a wonderful human being, but you are also like the reason I write the way I do, and I will forever be so grateful to you.
Uh, yeah, Emma, those are humbling, humbling words. I'm so happy and lucky to be on this journey with you, and thanks for having me.